Smart people are supposed to make better decisions.
So why do we keep hearing that they stay single?
The internet has easy answers. They are too selective. They overthink. They intimidate people. They do not need anyone.
But if intelligence were really the problem, the evidence should make that obvious.
It does not.
And the real answer is stranger,
Some people stay single not because they know too little.
but because they are trying to know something that does not exist yet.
To see why, we need to put every popular answer on trial. Suspect 1. Their standards are too high.
Possible, but standards explain rejecting more people, not why no one ever feels right.
Suspect 2. They overthink every message.
Also possible. But overthinking is not intelligence. It is often uncertainty wearing smart clothes.
Suspect 3. People are intimidated by them.
Convenient, and almost impossible to prove from a rejected text.
Suspect 4. They are too independent to need a relationship.
But needing less dependence is not the same as wanting no connection.
Each answer can be true for someone.
But none proves that intelligence itself causes singlehood.
Start with the claim itself.
One study linked childhood intelligence to whether 883 people had ever married by midlife.
Higher scores predicted lower odds of marriage among women.
Among men, the pattern pointed in the opposite direction, although it was not statistically clear.
So there was no universal rule.
And these participants were born in 1921.
Marriage in one generation is not the same as dating in yours.
The evidence does not prove that intelligence has no effect on anyone.
It shows something more important.
Smarter equals more likely to stay single is not a scientific conclusion.
So before explaining why smart people stay single, we need a better question.
Imagine choosing between two dating profiles.
One matches 9 of your 10 preferences, interests, goals, lifestyle.
The other misses half the checklist.
But you have not met either person.
Which one is the better match?
The analytical brain wants to calculate.
More information should mean a better prediction.
But attraction is not an exam with an answer key hidden inside a profile.
The real question is whether compatibility can be predicted before two people interact.
Researchers tested exactly that.
Roughly 350 single people entered a series of speed dating events.
Before meeting, they answered more than 100 questions about traits, interests, preferences, and ideal partners.
Then each pair met for 4 minutes.
After every date, participants rated their romantic desire
The models could predict who tended to desire more people,
and who tended to be desired by more people.
so the data could estimate broad appeal.
But then came the prediction that mattered.
Would this specific person uniquely desire that specific person?
Across both studies, no combination of the measured traits and preferences could predict it.
The model could see who might be popular in the room.
It could not see which two people would click.
More information about two separate people did not become knowledge about what would happen between them.
So should you throw away your checklist?
No, that would be another oversimplification.
A worldwide study of 10,358 people across 43 countries tested whether people evaluated partners more positively when they matched their ideals.
On average, a closer overall match was linked to a more positive evaluation.
So preferences had some predictive value.
But the effects for specific traits were very small on average.
A checklist can slightly change the probability.
It cannot identify the right person with certainty.
Your preferences can tell you what you tend to value.
They cannot fully tell you whom you will value once a real interaction begins.
Standards can protect you from an obvious mismatch.
They cannot create the information that is still missing.
So where does that missing information come from?
Another study followed 208 single students as they reported on 1,065 potential partners across 7 months.
General differences between the daters predicted about 7% of romantic interest,
Reports about a particular person predicted roughly 31%.
and almost nothing reliably predicted how interest would change over time.
Compatibility is not simply a hidden score waiting to be found.
Some of it becomes visible only through interaction.
A joke that becomes meaningful to both of you?
An awkward silence neither person needs to escape.
A disagreement handled without punishment.
The feeling that you can be more like yourself instead of performing a better version.
Those details do not exist on a profile.
They are created between two people.
Then an unexpected witness enters the case: friendship.
Across 7 samples involving nearly 1,900 people, about two-thirds said their romantic relationship began as a friendship.
That does not prove friendship always creates a better relationship.
And it does not mean you should secretly wait for every friend to fall in love.
It shows something narrower.
For many couples, attraction was not a complete answer available at first sight.
It appeared after a shared history already existed.
They did not calculate the relationship first.
They experienced enough of it to judge it better.
But modern dating can make that harder.
In one experiment, 248 adults were shown 11, 31, or 91 potential dating profiles.
Those given the largest set reported more choice overload and more fear of remaining single.
Their momentary self-esteem was also lower.
More options had not produced more relational evidence.
They had only produced more people to compare.
And comparison feels precise.
Interaction feels uncertain.
So the next profile can feel safer than the next conversation.
But only the conversation can create the evidence the profile is missing.
That is the answer to the mystery.
Intelligence does not automatically make people stay single.
The trap appears when an analytical mind demands certainty from information that cannot provide it.
You can analyze traits, preferences, habits, and goals.
But you cannot fully analyze the experience of two people before those two people have an experience.
The smartest mistake in dating is trying to make the decision before the most important evidence exists.
So use 3 stages.
First, filter for what can be known early: safety, respect, core values, mutual availability, and real boundaries.
Second, collect relational information through a short, low-pressure interaction.
Notice whether curiosity is mutual, silence feels normal, and small misunderstandings can be repaired.
Third, judge patterns instead of moments.
One powerful spark is not proof of compatibility.
One awkward pause is not proof of incompatibility.
You do not need lower standards.
You need better data.